You cannot love something without hating on it. So I've made fun of the Times. I made fun of our own paper. I make fun of myself. I'll make fun of myself right now. That's the last time you're going to ever hear my name alongside Joaquin Castro and Diana Taurasi, who are legends, absolute legends of what they do. And now me, what the fuck? I cannot believe it.
Welcome to the Latino Excellence Podcast with Los Angeles Times columnist Gustavo Arellano. Gustavo, what a week we've just had. What a pleasure. We've been talking about this for a while, trying to get you on this podcast. You exemplify Latino excellence. You know, I'm from LA, you're from Orange County. You are at the epicenter of what everybody's talking about right now, especially in the Latino community. How's it going, bro? And congratulations on having not been rounded up.
Not yet, right? But look, that's a scary thing though, because people keep telling me, watch yourself. First and foremost, law enforcement is predisposed to hate the press, no matter, even on something as simple as just calling them about like a murder or whatever. They just do not want to bother with the press. But especially at times like this, like, yeah, it could get very dicey very quickly. I'm not going to claim that I'm like under target because of who I am or whatever. But as a reporter, we do have to be a little bit more careful than other folks being out there, you know?
Well, yeah. And, you know, we are both here. You know, I've had a long newspaper career, journalism career. You've had a long, distinguished journalism career, and we're both here in many ways because of Ruben Salazar. So I don't want to talk about that image too much, but you know, the Chicano moratorium. So we know, like, sometimes they do target us, or sometimes they accidentally hit us, allegedly.
Yeah, no,
right?
The legendary Ruben Salazar, my predecessor as a columnist that happens to be Latino for the Los Angeles Times, got killed. A tear gas canister split his head open during the Chicano moratorium, a big protest that turned into a beatdown by law enforcement against Chicano activists in 1970. May he rest in peace. All of us who follow in his footsteps, like, our job is to tell the truth no matter what the truth may be and no matter how much harassment you may get, like Ruben got toward the end of his life confirmed. And then of course a lot of people have spun nefarious conspiracies around him. All we know is that, again, a LA sheriff's deputy fired a tear gas canister into a bar in East LA where Ruben was trying to get from all the tear gas, killed him instantly.
Yeah, I think August 29th, 1970. Was it the Silver Dollar Cantina, right?
Yeah. It's now like, I think a smoke shop or some shit like that. I don't know. Like, it is no longer a cantina, alas.
Well, when we talk about, you know, we've had Joaquin Castro on here. We have Diana Taurasi, softball superstar, Maya Perez from Texas A&M. We've had a lot of people making a difference, people speaking out. I have to congratulate you on becoming a finalist for the Pulitzer. Like, you obviously want to win it, but that's a tremendous honor. That's a rare honor for a Latino columnist. And as someone who has been a columnist at one point, one of only two lead Latino sports columnists in America, I get it. Not many of us get that opportunity. You know, I've been a big fan of yours. I still remember the drunk night we had when I was telling you how I loved your book. And I think it was in San Jose, right? The NH Shake.
Yeah. I got thrown down. Thrown down the staircase because Buffalo Trace was giving out free bourbon and I had one too many. So I literally got thrown down by security. Legendary night. You did not get drunk as much as I did, but we had a lot of fun.
You know, as I told you that day, like, what you do is so important. And, you know, the logo that shall not be used again, but your old column and the famous SIG with the, oh my Lord, exaggerated Mexican look, right? Like
the bandito.
How have you grown as a columnist to, you know, like the LA Times? You're at the LA Times, a place that maybe in the past you would have ridiculed?
I have always read the LA Times, and of course, you cannot love something without hating on it. So I've made fun of the Times. I made fun of our own paper. I make fun of myself. I'll make fun of myself right now. That's the last time you're gonna ever hear my name alongside Joaquin Castro and Diana Taurisi, who are legends, absolute legends in what they do. And now me, what the fuck? I cannot believe it. But in terms, look, of how have I grown as a columnist, ask a Mexican, just in case people have never heard of it, which I never assume people do, but I never assume people know anything about me at all. But it was a column that I did from 2004 to 2017 in alternative news weeklies around the country, but based in the newspaper that I ended up editing, OC Weekly. And it was exactly what it sounded like. People would send me questions about Mexicans and I would answer them. And it was rude and it was crude, but it was in your face. It was done at a time where, like right now, people were assuming that Mexicans were nothing more than invaders and we weren't any better than that. And I was going to say no, or I said